Chef's Restaurant and Capital Management featuring Eliz Telesco. This is Pink Shorts. Pink Shorts is filmed in front of a live democracy, republic, Bryan and Strand K. You have reached Lafayette Square Station. Doors are opening. Both exposed and approved. This is Pink Shorts, America's 60 Minutes with the oohs and ahs. The use of my client's medulla, primary cortex, primary visual, primary auditory, arcuate, fasciculus, hippocampus, reticle, braca, angular gyrus, or any other part of the left or right hemisphere. Smart by Chevrolet of the brain is in agreement with California recording law. Two-party consent. It is a crime to record, eavesdrop on any confidential communication, including a private conversation, telephone call, Google Hangouts, Google without the E, Google without the E, Google without the regulation E, Google without the E felony. Without the consent of all parties to the conversation is in violation of Penal Code 632. Statutes of limitation don't apply. We'll explain it in the next 40 minutes. Intrusion claims, INT, last for 2 years in California. Penal Code Section 335, null and void. Intrusion upon seclusion claims, please refer to Howell versus New York Post. Email has been sent. This is a live email. I believe we've caught up with our previous email. Thank you, New York Post. We'll be speaking with White House counsel Neil Edgerton, the President Barack Obama, and the White House press secretary in today's show, featuring Chef's Restaurant and Capital Management Liz Telesco. Immuno-linked. It's enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay. What's in your wallet? The address is 698 and a half South Ogden. Hello, Housing and Urban Development. Featuring attorney John Ho Shinnick. Intrusion claim is a special form of invasion of privacy. Intentionally intrudes physically, solitude or seclusion of another. In moist states, intrusion on seclusion claim, a plaintiff must generally establish 4 elements. First, without authorization of the defendant, to do a show for 2 years without permission, must have intentionally invaded the private affairs of the plaintiff and delayed childbirth or other plans of the plaintiff. Second, offensive to a reasonable person. Third, a private matter. And fourth, cause mental anguish or suffering or pain to the plaintiff. Please refer to torts, mass torts, reinstatement, intrusion upon seclusion, isolation. This is Pink Shorts. Thank you, Attorney Guy, for that long disclaimer, but it's very important. It's very important that we say that. It's the medulla. We gotta think. We're all very excited to do today's show. Today is the 29th of May, approximately 8:13. I am the richest man in the world, motivational speaker. Please remember 311 to speed your screening process at the airport. Also remember 2511, interception of wire, oral. And finally, electronic communication prohibited. It's our last chance. We tried everything else. We've tried the last name. We've tried entrapment of Vera. We tried the oral. We tried make him do this, and now we're at the last electronic communication. Ow. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ah. He's still here. We failed. Minus those two, you have a 22V and that an Emma title VI funding. 22. For the best. I am the world's highest paid singer in the world. Tweet us via at FRESH_ there's a secret there. JORDANZ every 20 minutes of the hour. Hashtag be discovered. Or wait for Emma Title VI to catch up with you. Choose your future. I am America's first singing attorney. We make the law sound wonderful. The way it should have been. Besides everything. Or Title VI. Paint the short way. I saved everything for you. Save me some of that peach cobbler. We're going. Today's show is sponsored by QRM Agency. Social media up, wow, or wait for Emma Title VI to catch up to you. Be a statistic. I am a psychologist and terrorism expert, and I can say, choose wisely. The epidemic will catch up to you at some point. You have to get wire, oral, electronic communication. 3 ways to go. Entrapment. We won't talk about 2 phones. That's not a way to go. It's Crystal Gil Magnum. We get it. Thank you, V Siri. You're welcome. I love a song. Close the doors. Seat belts. The train is now moving. We are reaching Lafayette Square Station. Doors are closed. Seat belts, please. The music will sink into the sound system. Please understand the temperature is on 67 degrees to use electronic communication. Verse 48. We are in a 2017 luxury from me to you. You can roll your windows up. You can ride with us to get the finer things in life. Pink shorts. Pay the short way. Let's say hello to Liz Telesco from Capital Management. What's in your wallet? We are on 698 and a half time and a half time South Ogden Street in Buffalo. I'll be singing the song on VS Safe titled album. Give me a half. Buffalo, New York 14206. You have to get this only. These epidemics will catch up with you. Let's say hello to Chef's Restaurant on 291 Seneca Street, Buffalo, New York 14204. ilovechefs.com. Thank you, all 3 of you. Thank you, our show from yesterday. You won't put it together. Today's show is Pink Shorts, Adobe Willustrator Pre, the blueprint of saving reparations. This is a resume of myself, someone else. And the last song I'm making a left. From Kenmore Washing Machine to the left of Delaware, the credit card the left on Kenmore to Delaware, the credit card regulation. State what's in your wallet. We'll be managing how they get us and out. The epidemics will catch up with you. Yes, there is a Sunoco on this turn. Yes, there is a credit rating of us at this turn. Yes, there is a SUNY Cocoa at this turn. It makes things taste better. Prohibition. You won't know what you're getting into. Let's thank Prohibition and Coconut Spreads. We also want to thank our senior attorney, Mr. Merriweather, for making a phone call from Budget Mobile to Wacker Drive, the Willis Tower, preventing a Southwest Airlines Swan flight. SWAN, Southwest Airlines. Upswa. You'll understand that now. Upswa. They're in a crash. Today's show is the Merriweather Law, the way it should have been. America's first singing attorney. A sound truck. We are just heckling, Kathy heckling, Nike giving away shoes, food stamps, cash. Oh, the leg is tightening. We have a sound truck. They're giving away free shoes. The other part of our show is V Mary O2, V Mary Weather, V Mary O2, V Mary Weather. Let's say hello to Robert. Hi, Jackson Courthouse on 2 Niagara. V Siri, the voice of 60 Minutes with an H. Hello, CBS. Hello, V Alley, the West Valley Demonstration Project. Hello, $3 billion. Hello, $3 billion. Hello, $3 billion a year, right? 100 billion. We're at 500 because that makes sense. The other part of our show is CDMA and GSM, Code Division Multiple Access, and Global System for Mobile. We're in a year. They're giving him a BET check every year of his existence. Beats Audio, thank you. Ethnicities must separate. Hello, Capital Management. 689 and a half. I'll sing a song later. Thirsty. The other part of our show is Emma Title, VI, or 1048 refund. Donate your money wisely. Mistakes and programming differences, part 19. We skipped a few. And today is DOD denied credit for enterprise we authored. Hearing. Mechanical overhearing. Thank you for 250 megabytes of data on your government issued cell phone. Let's get to our show. My co-host Anonymous Currency. Say it slowly. That's correct, Anonymous. Anonymous Currency. That's correct. We're going to be speaking to the president. Here he is. Ask him what he had for lunch. Lunch and learn. Well, he probably had chefs. He's got a Bob Green, doesn't he? He's got a Bob Green. Well, hello, Food and Eulatos Purge. Yeah, that's me, and I want to make a sandwich. They just got me making sandwiches all day. I'm a chef of sandwiches. I make peanut butter sandwiches. You know, I make them sandwiches so good. You know, it's like a peanut butter sandwich. You know, I'm like, it's not unusual that I make sandwiches. It's not unusual. You know, I'm Wayne Newton. The storm is gone. It's gonna rain. I make sandwiches. It's not unusual. Thank you, Putin. You love toss perjury. You're welcome. It's not unusual. Thank you, casinos. Let's say hello to PH or J. P stands for Philadelphia, or J stands for Great Meadow Orange Juice at Walmart. That's correct. Da da da. 100% orange juice, pure Florida. Jim Bush. Pure Florida. Da da da. Will Poultry. Thank you, Pietro J. You're welcome. It's pure Florida orange juice. We've won Florida so many times. Jim Bush. Da da da. What else? Da da da. Trayvon. It's a, you know, Zimmerman. Da da da. Zimmerman is not Latino. Da 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 da. Sergeant Zimmerman. Da da da. Caucasian female. Da da da. Armory. That's correct. Zimmerman is a female. Caucasian. Mistakes in programming. Fox News. They need to correct that. Maybe they'll, edit that soon. Let's say hello to V Siri. Hey, chefs. All three of them. Thank you, Daniel Steele. Chefs. Daniel Steele. My favorite all three. Thank you for making a disease so bad. It's so bad. Let's get to the show. We're talking to President Obama delivers remarks on entrepreneurship and opportunity. This video was dated on the 24th, 5 days ago. Let's see if he remembers our car accident. We're all American. Does the president remember our swipe on the path to success at Radio Shack? Well, we were in a green Ford Explorer. Dora the Explorer. Does he remember Big Tom? He don't remember Big Tom. He sent that letter in the mail for Camaro. We should. Why? Who is Big Tom? Who is Big Brother? Who is CBS with an H on it? You know? Who is CBS with an H? CBS. Why? I'm full in Paris. Why? Why would you send a letter CBS with an H? Big Tom, Big Brother. Why? Merge with care. No, he merged. What? He didn't know what he was doing. That was a hit. I know it was. But I decreased speed. Decreased speed. Vehicle merging. A black Camaro. Well, that's why you had the Camry. On September 20th, the Blackberry. Thank you, Blackberry. Thank you, Research in Motion. Cars that go fast. Motion. It's alongside it. The date of the video is the 24th. May. He made it to work. He's not a quadriplegic. Well, incoming tweet from Fox News. Newt Gingrich. The left merge is crazy when it comes to Islamic supremacy. Thank you, Fox News. We paraphrased your quote. Well, it's a reality show. We've added a little bit to it. We do propaganda too. We're prop as well. We gotta make your tweets look like terrorism. But we admit that. We admit that. We twist your words a little bit. Hello, Barack. Thank you for your video dated 5 days ago. 5 sides of the Pentagon. And the DOD denying our credit. From Liz Telesco. Capital Management. Thank you, Capital Management, because that was actually a part of the resume. We never worked there. We never went through with it. We will, excuse me, we will release some other applications. There were insurance companies, Aflac Insurance, and Combined Insurance Company. What could that be? It's Amanda Bynes. Hello, Amanda Bynes from Nickelodeon. Hello, Amanda Bynes from Nickelodeon. And thank you, Combined Insurance. That was a long interview process. It reminds me of Blue Cross Blue Shield. That was going to be on the resume. That was a 5-hour application process. Ask the president in the DOD why it was 5 hours. 5 hours energy drinks. Mr. President, can you answer a 5-hour interview at Blue Cross Blue Shield Anthem? Oh, we'll set that as the answer. Let's ask our team. Can we accept? We created that? Inventors. I'm voting. I'll second that. I'll accept inventors. V Siri. I'll accept inventors as an answer. PHJ. I'll accept that. Inventor. Da da da. HI. I'll accept inventors as an answer. Okay, our team has accepted Barack's answer. Inventor for the 5-hour Blue Cross Blue Shield anthem interview. We ended up not getting the position. The environment we were told was mostly females. It was mostly females. The representatives. The job was located near the Canisius College area. M&T Bank is in that plaza. And Forest Lawn is adjacent across the street where Keith allegedly is buried. There's gotta be a DOD link. Well, he accepted inventor as the answer. Thank you, Mr. President. Hello. Ishful, I'm an attorney at MerriweatherA.Law. Well, at MerriweatherA.Law, we offer law firm and salary advances, separated bonuses, tuition and tuition and bar exam review courses reimbursement, relocation and real estate benefits, acquisition interest apply within state all qualifications. We offer tax revenue incentives or donate to Title VI. Please state all qualifications. Loan forgiveness. Join us from America's top law schools. Pay grades start at $200,000 within the first calendar year. Offering annual performance-based evaluations and profit sharing. Bar exam reimbursements. It's a bar. Make it sound good. If it sounds good, you got it. You win. Get a bar. 16 bars. That's correct, President. Tell us. Let's go. At Capital Management Services. Should we sing a song at this speaking the address? Well, that's not a bad idea to be serious. I mean, it makes sense, right? The address 698 and a half South Ogden Street, Buffalo, New York 14206. Well, I'm thirsty already. My client's thirsty. Would the president like to give us why we're thirsty? It's a half. Featuring John Hoshinik. Eviction services. Legal aid services. Can the president explain how? Is there a delay issue? We spoke to Tom Frieden yesterday. The president's smiling. Maybe it's a Yahoo emoji. I don't know. Ohio, Yahoo. That's correct. We'll accept via come as the answer. In the communicable. Well, thank you, Liz. So let's go. It's a collection agency located on Ogden Street. 689. You'll get 698. You'll get 98 Isabel Street, which was our project Schaefer from BMHA. Thank you guys. We have a Twitter question. Dear Pink Shorts, we love your show. Pink the short way. We want to know what is Why are some of these jobs not on your resume, but you've applied for them? Well, unfortunately, there's going to be, there's actually, all of the jobs have a purpose. It's just we get the approvals from the ones where it's all a map. It's a V map. That was stated by the Centers for Disease Control yesterday. They admitted that there is a map. Everyone hashtag V map. There's a resume. There's one after the other. You work here, you work there, you're flipping burgers, then you're working at grocery stores, top secrets, and then you're working at CBS with an H. Kaboom! The train has arrived. Close the doors. The solution is key. Incoming tweet from Fox. We have to admit that we are propagating their actual tweet. Bro, what did they say? It's something about, let's see. How will Americans feel night about the HIV 2016 election? We have to admit that we're propagating the actual tweet. Well, that's how we interpreted it. And I don't know what to say about that. I don't know. I don't know how the American public feels about the VMAP. I really don't know. It's a resume. You have to get why he's not working now. They gave up. They stopped demonstrating who they are. We only have a direct deposit from the Treasury. That's all we have. Hashtag VMAP. No, we're not releasing that. No, we can release that. Andre Ridgway also worked at Burger King. We, that's the last clue. You know, we all worked at Martin Luther King hamburgers. Suggestion aborted. We want to say hello to Great Meadow Orange Juice at Walmart. And we want to say hello to Client Logic, Miss Meadows, who gave us the job there. We only did training. Hello, Miss Meadows from Client Logic, Radiological Dispersal Devices. That's correct. Thank you. PHRJ, this is your. That's correct. Da-da-da. Great Meadow Orange Juice. All right. They're great, aren't they? Hello, Tony Nicely. Meet the press. Geico. That's correct. He met the president at the insurance company. And we need to tell them real. That's why they doing an enterprise. Because he met the president at Geico. He met Tony Nicely. Is that why? They've confirmed that it's correct. Traffic jam. From would have thanks at 990 Autobahn on our way to Geico meets the 290 Youngman's Highway, where our vehicle was immobilized. Broke down. Thank you, Mobilize. Thank you, Immunosorbent Assay. Eliza Telescope. Now, what are they using satellites for? Or maybe it's Telesco like Roscoe, chicken and waffles. Oh, I love chicken and waffles. Is it Roscoe Telesco? The president said it's correct. Roscoe's chicken and waffles. Oh, I want some chicken and waffles that, maple syrup. It just going on chicken wings so good. Waffles, you just, something about pancakes and chicken together. Oh, it's so good, Mr. Food. Tell the spectrum. That's correct, Mr. Food. Jubilee. It's a rosary agenda. The rosary. And they've sold that technology somewhere where it's patented anyway. Correct. They own the digital infrastructure worldwide. Thank you, Michelle K. Lee at the U.S. Patent Office. And Brian Lehman. And our Radio Shack question. Dismiss. Featuring Brian K. Lehman. And Fox News. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Fox News. We're propagating other tweets. That's a disclaimer. It's what they do with us all day anyway. We switch what he says. We can't discuss businesses. We can only discuss chefs' restaurants. Featuring Fine Italian Eatery at 291 Seneca Street in Chicago. Thank you, Tyco Industries and Time Warner Cable. Well, Tyco invents security systems. Tyco Integrated Security. They make ADT, and it's a national defense thing. Thank you, Tyco. Thank you, Johnson Controls, Graphic Controls. Something about disease control. What's in your wallet? Is that what it is? No, it's what's in your house. Security system. Intruder. Intrusion. Tycho. Controls. So they're saying that we control the chef. The food stuff. That's correct, bruh. That's a direct quote from the president. Agriculture. Get a food stamp. You mean I've been following this boy in a sound truck because I make food? Well, it's supermarket. You got to get Catherine Albright. She invented the supermarket chip, bonus card. We track customers. So we control them with what they eat. You got to get a bonus card. Do you have your bonus card? So we can track how you eat. And then we control by what you eat. High salt, triglycerides, sodium. We can track what people are eating. And we can make enzyme linked diseases that go with that. It's in the water, it's in the food. Oh, you mean I've been eating high fat foods the whole time? Enzyme linked. They are controlling diseases. Let's say hello to ADT. Simplex. Tyco, Simplex, Grinnell. Let's say hello to BPC. We had them there for a few months, just sitting there. We control diseases. Can the president comment on Tycho? In terms of micro, it's a good answer. We are a microcosm of a macro issue. Let's explain micro. Maker. Right, that's our new cell phone. Micro IO wave. We are a microcosm of a big issue. Would you like the definition of microcosm? Well, where's Cozy? Would you like the definition of microcosm? Where's Bill Cosby? Would you like the definition of microcosm? Where's Keith? Would you like the definition of microcosm? Where's Bill Gates? Would you like the definition of microcosm? Yes. Microcosm, a community, place, or situation regarded as encapsulating in miniature the charismatic qualities or feature of something much larger. The president just confirmed this. Well, thank you, Mr. President. We are a nuclear, new Sean, new Nicole. Biology class. Nicole, stop passing these notes. We're in a petri dish network. We're passing notes. Samsung Note 2s. Well, let's talk about Ingram Micro. Are we allowed to release this or no? You can release it. Okay, our attorney said we can release this information. Ingram Micro is the resume. We just did not get the position. We want to say hello to our grandma. Grandma Shirley, hello. Hi, and Grandpa George. Ingram Micro, and a grandma. Alexander Graham Bell. Well, Ingram Micro provides, high speed. Let's see. Not high speed, I'm sorry. They're a technology firm. And you've got to get chefs. You got to get supermarkets. You got to get Captain Albright. You got to get Kathy Bush. You got to get Nike. You've got to get malls. The Washington Mall. You got to get Abraham Lincoln. You got to put all of this stuff together. You know? You got to get Lincoln Ford. That's correct. Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln Memorial towers over the reflecting pool on the National Mall. That's correct. Let's all have a moment of silence for the Lincoln Memorial on the Washington Mall over the reflecting pool. That moment of silence begins now. Ultimately, thank you. We'll end our moment of silence there. Now, the old house. Let's talk about the Lincoln Memorial. The structure anchors the Western Union end of the mall and is a must-see for every visitor. to the nation's capital. What's in your wallet? The capital of DC, District of Columbia. What if the plane goes away from the district? I went to Lafayette. What if I'm derailed to somewhere other than in the district? What if I go to a different school? Barack, what if I go to a different school other than my district of Columbia? We sent him to Lafayette. American Airlines derailed. We sent him to a different school other than his district of Columbia. Grover Cleveland. Well, I believe there might have been a terrorist attack near Grover. We actually can't release that. We're not releasing that. Okay. Thank you, Anonymous. Anonymous has decided we can't release or discuss that furtherly. We can only say that American Airlines flight was derailed from the district school, deflected to Lafayette, the Academy of Finance. Hello, Lafayette, the local area network. The local area network is Key Bank. The solution is Key. CBSH. From Seneca Station, Auditorium, to Church Station. So our resume, physical address, thank you, Capital One, for declining. Our physical address says that we were derailed from our district school. That's the offer that the president knows about. Maybe he'll explain that. Oh, Mr. President, explain your offer. Where they were like, we give you all this money to wear these suits. They be on YouTube and stuff. The offer. Tell us about the offer. I was given an offer too. And then my flight went to Lafayette instead of the district Grover. YouTube Red. I love Grover Cleveland colors. It's green and white. Grover Cleveland. And then YouTube Red is my favorite video place. Thank you. We're going to redo our intro in case of audio technicalities. This is Pink Shorts, filmed in front of a live democracy republic, both expose and approve. What's in your wallet? Our flight was derailed from Grover to Lafayette District School. Derailed. This is Pink Shorts, the us of my client's medulla, primary motor cortex, or Nike Cortez shoes, primary visual, primary auditory, articulate fasciculus, hippocampus, vertical, braca, angular gyrus, or any part of the left or right hemisphere of the brain is in agreement with California recording law, two-party consent. To record eavesdrop, all parties to the conversation must agree. Penal Code 632. Statute of limitations, void. Intrusion claims, void. Refer to Howell and New York Post, void. We're recorded in email now. 4 elements. Without authorization defendant. Intentionally invaded. Private affairs. Rape of the medulla. Soundtrack. A public rape. A public rape of the mind. Wireless rape. Duke lacrosse team on a metro is offensive to a reasonable person. Third, a private matter. Duke University on a private transportation, public transportation, that may have caused mental anguish or head tightening or suffering to the plaintiff is a tort claim, intrusion upon seclusion. We want to thank everyone who participated in the Duke lacrosse public transit mind rape. Thank you. I guess you got how we're prosecuting that. All participants equivalent a rape charge, aiding and abetting terrorism. It's a rape. It's a part of the body you can't have access to. It's a jump, and we take all rapes seriously. There cannot be no waiver. That's correct. Sponsored by Via's Safe Tenant album. In stores as of May 5th, 2016. Featuring arbitration clauses featuring Josh Ernst and Carrier Meow. Meow. That's all public transit carriers. That's correct, no. Thank you, WIVB Land, local area network of businesses. Please understand the local area network. And Sharon Lanza, hello. Hello, Sharon Lanza, local area network. Sharon in the middle like whoa. Thank you, party line quotes. That's correct. We have to say that we were denied Regulation E, we were denied Capital One, we were denied Navy Fed due to the Steve Restaurant Berg. That's correct. Northwest Savings Bank denied Regulate E claim from Aldi, Popeyes, Home Depot, Sears Optical, Tops Supermarkets, Party City, Republican Party City stores, Dollar Tree, Office Max, Pep Boys, Nappy Headed Hose, Napa Auto Parts, etc. Oh, that's correct. Looks like it's a local network. The solution is key. Well, we have a right leg shock. That's correct. Weave be cute. Your weave be cute. WIVB. Sounds like the W president. H president. H and W. Thank you, CBS H and CBS W. You've got it. 3 million a year. Thank you, Robert Johnson. But we've increased it to 500. We don't want the settlements to go with your other examples. We need our settlement to offset 3 million a year. It's gotta be 500. We can't match Beats Audios and CBS acquiring BET networks. We don't want to be known as we were bought. We don't want to feel as though we were acquisition. We don't want to feel as if we are part of the conspiracy. We have to make it 500. That makes it 15 billion a year of his existence. We don't want to match the portable speakers. No. Yeah, we don't want to match that. It's a speaker, it's a soundtrack, it's a display. And I don't want to be known that I accepted $100 million, 3 billion a year. I don't want to be known as 11 o'clock news being bought. I just don't want that. It don't feel good. It don't feel nice. I feel like BET News. Like y'all finna just buy my Pink Shorts show. I don't want that feeling. I don't want that feeling. It's a CBS feeling. I don't want that CBS feeling. I don't want that video countdown feeling. I want 15 a year. 15 a year. I don't want that feeling. I feel like Pink Shorts is being bought for its perspective. $3 billion a year times 33. It's not nice. I don't want that feeling. I agree. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's a VMAP of what they do. You know, it links with other settlements, and I don't want to be linked with that. The amount has to offset the VMAP of everything else you bought. This is for the Merriweather in production. Local area network. The solution is key.